Hey, I'm Michael. I've been creating digital content across social media for like 9 years. I've been a YouTube creator, a red carpet host, I've been on travel shoots, and now I'm really feeling ready for the next challenge. I am feeling really inspired to create a product that people want to have around their home, something that is positive and aesthetic. I am very excited to be partnering with GoDaddy to work with small businesses across Toronto to turn my next challenge into a reality. Over the next month, I'm going to be using GoDaddy's free 1-month trial of their website builder to create my online store, design my website, and develop my very first product. Visit GoDaddy.ca to get your website started with GoDaddy's free 1-month trial of their website builder. And since I'm a visual person, I'm going to create a mood board with some images that have inspired me recently. Butts. Images of butts have inspired me recently. There's just something beautiful about a butt, which gets me thinking about those like provocative, statue-esque body candles that I've been seeing on social. I see a lot of the female body candles and not much of the male body candles, so what if I use an existing mold and create something new? I love bright colors and sweet scents like birthday cake, so that could be a cool reference to cake. I'm gonna buy a mold online and test something out this week. All right, it is day 2, and today the task is to work my way through GoDaddy's website builder. So there's some questions that I have to answer about my business, and I can also take a look at their 100 plus templates that they have to see what kind of a vibe I'm looking for the website. So I'm currently using Modern. I like that it looks like a lot of other websites that I've seen, so I feel like if I wasn't too picky about the visuals, this is something that I would probably go with. There's also a theme called Bisque. I sort of like how the title is bordered like in a little rectangle. I would even love to have like a video here, right when someone comes to the website.
I spent the next hour going through different templates, but ultimately I like the bisque theme.
So today I'm feeling very DIY. I kind of want to start testing out this product and see what works. This is a male body candle mold. You can see the cheeky little butt at the back there. And I got this pink wax from the dollar store. It cost me like $1. And I'm just gonna melt it, pour some into here, and just like test out the product. Do I like it? Does it look nice? Is it something I want to have on my shelf? Do I think other people want to buy it? That's kind of my plan for today. Test it out and just see how it goes. All right, so the wax is melted. We're gonna leave this for a bit, let this completely cool, and then we'll open up and take a look. All right, so about 2 hours later, the very first thing that I notice is that it almost felt like we were overflowing it with wax before, but it all concaved in, which I guess as it dries, it kind of condenses. All right, so I'm just gonna peel it back. The silicone is pretty thin, so it shouldn't be too difficult.
I think it's ugly. I think it's too small. I think that nobody looks like this in real life.
Yeah, but it's like a statue.
Who really has 2, 4, 6,
12.
8, like, okay. If you can order this, anyone can order this. So what makes this a particularly unique product, right? Like I see some really great things on TikTok of like things that people are able to do with even like molds. Don't you want it to say like Michael a little bit more? I think that you should just maybe reach out to someone, just ask them how much it costs, because whatever you paid for this, sure, you'll pay 5 times more for a custom-made mold, but then
like custom as in like me custom?
Yeah, like you don't think someone could like either sculpt you or take pictures of you and make like a mold. So this is someone in Toronto. Her name's Gina, and she does realistic life-like body sculptures and moldings. I'm sure you could reach out to her and ask if she does any commissioned work. Like here she does a foot candle out of someone else's foot. So if she could do someone else's foot, why couldn't she do your torso?
Okay. Wow, she's just like an independent artist who just makes fantastic products.
Yeah.
I'm gonna email her, reach out, and see if she has any time to sort of talk to us this week, and then go from there.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay.
Awesome.
So I've been spending the last few days working on the website, giving a little TLC, and just kind of moving in the right direction. So at the top here, it's got this option to have a dynamic video. I really love that. I think it's really visual, brings your eyes in. You scroll down here and you have some different image options. So I've just put some candle placeholders that GoDaddy has, but ideally this will be, product shots, development shots, maybe even like images of like wax getting poured into the mold. That could look really cool. We just sort of have to customize it, get some photos, get some videos going, and really personalize this website. So as usual, Chris was right. He recommended that I reach out to Gina from TikTok. I nicely reached out and I let her know what we're doing with this project. She's available for commission and would love to make me candle silicone molds. She kind of gave me my options. So she has a background in sculpting. So she could sculpt my body like based on images of myself, or we can just go in, scan my body, and make it an exact replica. So I'm feeling like that's the direction I want to go in. So next steps, Chris and I are going to go over to Gina's place, get scanned, and then she'll provide a file, and I'll just have to find a 3D printer from that point forward. And there's a lot of other things to do. I'm getting stressed even just thinking about it. So we're gonna go to the Toronto Artists studio right now, and I'm getting 3D scanned. I'm a little bit nervous because, I don't know, I guess I have to take off a bit of clothing because of the nature of the candle, but I'm really excited. It feels like we exhausted our options, and it feels like this is the best route forward. So excited to see how it goes, but a little bit nervous.
An app, and so what I'm gonna ask you to do is to just stand straight with your arms out, and to just not move as I like move around you in a circle. What's the pose if you could show me it right now?
Yeah, so like the ones that I kind of saw online, like the body candle that I already sold, kind of have like a slight lean upwards, just because there's not really much movement to work with.
Yeah, but we're gonna be cropping off the arms.
Correct.
So yeah, so if you could do that tilt, but then also have your arms raised,
Okay.
that will help you to get the sides of your body,
Okay.
So that we have less kind of glitches to deal with after the scan.
Gotcha.
This will take about 5 minutes,
Okay.
so.
Okay, so I'm going to hold it for 5 minutes.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly. So
I understand.
just prepare yourself mentally.
Let me just, yeah, good idea.
Yeah.
Didn't think of that, yeah.
All I had to do was stand still while Gina used her iPhone to scan my torso. Then afterwards, we chatted about Gina's passion for sculpting the human body.
Why using the body? I love mold making. The second I did body casting, actually someone who works for OPED, they saw me do my first body cast ever, and they looked at me and they said, "Oh my God, Gina, look at her eyes. She's gonna do this forever. Look at her, she loves this."
Wow.
And she was so spot on. I just fell in love with it. And so I really became a fan of other artists who work with the body.
Then Gina showed me her 3D editing process, where she digitally fixes the file to perfection.
So later that night, Gina finished the 3D scan file and sent it over. I was so nervous to see it, but wow, I am so glad Chris convinced me to scan my own body. I really enjoy the slight arc in my side. I think it gives the 3D model more shape and makes it even nicer to look at. And I really just enjoy how custom it is, that it's actually my body. And I'm just really excited to see this in candle format. Earlier last week, when I was not knowing what I was gonna do, I put out a tweet just to see if anyone could help. I was like, hey friends, I'm looking for anyone who makes candle molds. I've got a specific shape in mind, so tag a mold maker if you know one. And a friend of mine, Kaylee, tweeted at me and she was like, my brother might with this 3D printer. And that was perfect because now that we have the scan going, we need to actually print that and make something come to life. So I reached out to her brother, Jared, and chatted with him, told him what I'm working on, and he's super interested in being part of this project. I don't know, I'm just feeling really excited about the overall direction of this project, working with Gina, potentially working with Jared. It feels like I'm working with small businesses, enthusiasts, people who really enjoy what they're doing to the core. So I'm thinking that this is a great opportunity to create a really awesome hero video for the website. One fantastic thing that GoDaddy has is you can put a really beautiful image or video as sort of the banner at the beginning of your website. Have a really dynamic video where people come to the website and it tells the entire story of the product. Everything from the scan to the 3D print to the mold pouring to the candle pouring. I think having that entire story in one go is just something that will really bring people into the website. If you want to start a website of your own, you can head to GoDaddy.ca and start one for free. You can use their 1-month free trial. You don't need a credit card and you get immediate access to 100+ website templates and their awesome 24/7 expert customer service. You get access to everything for 1 month, so you can really build out your website, see what you like, and then at the end of the month, publish. I was just reflecting because this project has been going on for about 10 days and I just feel like there's been so many movements with the website and the product. I started off doing what I normally do, which is want things to be very colorful, very bright. Now that I'm customizing this and making it a candle that's actually my body, I really want something that is like sophisticated and aesthetically pleasing. But right now I'm a little bit stressed because there is a lot to do. We have to find a candle maker because as we were testing out, making a candle is not as simple as I thought it was gonna be. Like it concaved at the bottom and there were bubbles that came to the surface. So I'm feeling like I'm not equipped to make this, so I have to find a candle maker. So there's a lot to be stressed about. I'm not feeling very stressed about the website. This is the easiest part about this entire project because I get to just, go into my site navigation and customize things, take out a video, I can add photos, I can add sections. That's the easiest part. And now this kind of gives me a lot more time to focus on what I want to focus on, which is making this like a really quality product that you guys are going to enjoy. All right, now I'm going to spend a little bit more time on the website tonight and then head to bed a little bit early because this is It's just been a long week and a half. So I love you guys. Make sure to comment, rate, subscribe, most importantly, smile. And I'll see you guys for episode 2. See ya. Bye.